Time for our daily crossover to the Cannes Film Festival. France 24 culture editor Yves Jackson joins us. And what's this I hear? Pedro Almodovar is back.
The stars will soon be gathering on the red carpet for the premiere of Pedro Almodovar, the Spanish Helmer's new film, which is called Pain and Glory. It stars his longtime collaborators Antonio Banderas and Penelope Cruz, and it's basically a stylized summary of his life. He's approaching his 70th birthday, so he's decided he's going to look back at his life and work. Let's take a look.
And also creating buzz on the Croisette is a documentary film.
That's right, and it's definitely one of my favourite films so far. It's an incredible documentary which is called 5B. It's being supported by the actress Julianne Moore and the singer Bono, and it's directed by the two-time Oscar-nominated documentary filmmaker Dan Krauss. Now, 5B tells the story of the first ward in the world for people with AIDS, which was in San Francisco. Now, it's the uplifting and inspirational story of a group of nurses who banded together to provide support and compassion for the victims of the HIV/AIDS crisis in the early 80s, which ravaged so many people's lives. Let's take a look.
In San Francisco, at that time, the population that approached us was basically young people, young men. We saw these beautiful young men whittled away by disease and illness almost before our eyes. So we saw them lose their health. We saw them lose their minds. We saw a disease that you can.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's just
it was. Cry.
I think we will I think all of us who were there will carry this with us until our own deaths.
We decided if we can't save these folks, we're going to touch them.
This was a tangible thing you could do. Wash them, put moisturizer on them.
So much in life is not what you say or what you do, it's how you make people feel.
You don't have to have a hazmat suit every time you're around an AIDS person. You don't have to burn their bed because they died.
It's brought change for how hospitals work. The nurses were the real heroes.
They stood up when nobody else would, and they were willing to take those risks.
It's a bittersweet moment to bittersweet monument to a groundbreaking moment in American history and a celebration of quiet heroes. And you can watch the rest of my interview with the team behind this film on our website, France 24 English.
Later, who will you be sitting down with on France 24, Yves?
I've got an interview with the actress who starred in some of the most successful blockbusters of our time, including Jurassic World, Spider-Man, and the Twilight Saga. Her name's Bryce Dallas Howard. She's also the daughter of the Oscar-winning prolific director Ron Howard, who was here last year with Solo, A Star Wars Story. I interviewed him then. Now, Bryce Dallas Howard plays Elton John's mum in the new biopic about his life, which is called Rocketman. Here she is telling me his reaction when he saw her playing his mum in the film.
While last night was definitely very emotional, seeing the movie, premiering it here at Cannes, and literally hearing Elton's sobs, like just a few seats down. Of course, that was surreal and meaningful. And afterwards, I wasn't quite sure, kind of what the interaction would be like. And he just walked right up to me and he said, "Bitch." So, there's humor in it as well. It's a very surreal thing I imagine getting to see sort of your life told in this format.
With our sleeping arrangements kit out, all of this is gone.
I just hope you realise you're choosing a life of being alone forever.
Don't you want to just sing without this ridiculous paraphernalia?
People don't pay to see Reg White. They pay to see Elton John.
And you can watch the rest of my interview with Bryce Dallas Howard later on tonight at 11:15 Paris time. And I'm going to leave you with a clip of Elton John performing with the actor who plays him in the film, Taron Egerton, at the party last night after the premiere.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a Rocketman. Rocketman, burning out its fuse on hell alone.
I don't know which is more intimidating, being Bryce Dallas Howard and having the critique straight from Elton, or having to sing with him, Eve.
Well, Elton John said that he's actually the best person he's ever heard singing his songs, so that's quite a compliment.
All right. Many thanks for that, Eve Jackson. 11:15 p.m. Paris time. We'll see that interview in full. Stay with us. There's more to come here on France 24. We have our countdown to the EU elections with Catherine Nicholson, plus the day's business and sports.